The first step is to spray the miniature with a gloss coat varnish to create a smooth surface for the pigment to cover. Next, I take the pigments and load some onto my brush. I then start to spread the pigment over the miniature or over the area of the miniature that I want if you're not doing the entire miniature. The advantage is the dry pigments give you quite a bit of control over where the pigment stays on your miniature. Plus, it's ultra matte, so when it goes into the shadows aren't going to be shiny, which is actually a big plus. Now I use a slightly damp makeup sponge or cotton bud to begin removing wash from the areas I don't want it to be. When wiping away the pigment, I make sure to wipe in a top to bottom motion to avoid removing the pigment from the overhanging areas. Here I've removed a bit too much pigment, and I have to apply more pigment to get the effect I want. Once that's done, I begin to remove this new batch of pigment with the edge of the sponge to be a bit more precise. Even after wiping away the extra, there is a slight stain remaining on the miniature. Just like any other type of wash, this technique will slightly alter the overall tone of your paint job, so keep that in mind when deciding what color of wash you want to use. There you go, that's how you use dry pigments to wash your miniatures. This technique can be used in a lot of different ways. It's not used a whole lot because it is a little bit more difficult and advanced, but I hope you get some use out of it. Thanks for joining us here in the studio workshop. If you have any questions or comments, please put them down below. Until next time, get your game face on.